Welcome to the Royal Ties Podcast. My name is Clark, the Financial Credit Coach, and I will be bringing you information acquired through first-hand experiences in order to help you increase your credit score, reduce interest rates, increase savings, and eliminate debts. Doing it for the community, from the community, and by community I mean any and everyone who wants to learn and evolve. So let's get right into it. Hello, and welcome back to the Royal Ties Podcast, your hub for navigating the complexities of financial literacy in Canada. I'm Clarck Cadet, your guide on this journey to financial empowerment. In today's episode, we're diving into credit repair strategies for a fresh start. We'll explore this through a story of Mary, a freelance photographer from Montreal who turned her credit situation around with smart, actionable strategies. Y'all ready? Let's get it. Understanding credit health. Before we dive into Mary's story, let's unpack what it means to have a healthy credit score. All right? Healthy. Mind you, your credit score is a tool lenders use to determine your credit worthiness. So, a low score can be a barrier to obtaining loans, attractive interest rates, and even affect your renting decisions. Imagine not being able to get an apartment because of your credit. You didn't think that was possible? It is. Repairing your credit isn't just about numbers. It's about regaining your financial freedom. You have no idea what it feels like to not have debt, to not have to worry about interest. It's just a whole nother thing, but you will. You're going to get there. I believe in you. Listen, let's meet Mary. After a few years of inconsistent freelance work and poor financial management, Mary found herself with a less than ideal credit score. She had maxed out several credit cards and missed numerous payments. Determined to turn her financial life around, I'm going to say life, I didn't want to use the word life. Her financial life around, Mary embarked on a journey to repair her credit. So she's like, I'm going to get this done. This is my mission now. Mary's first step was to obtain her credit report from both Equifax and TransUnion. They wanted to charge her a bunch of money. She reached out to Clark. I made her get them for free. We'll talk about that another time, but she scrutinized her reports for inaccuracies and disputed errors directly with the credit bureaus. This proactive step alone helped correct mistakes that were unfairly penalizing her score. There were things on her credit report that she never knew was there for years, and they were penalizing her. Imagine your credit score being dragged down month after month over something you didn't know. Next, Mary tackled her outstanding debts head on. She contacted her creditors to negotiate payment plans, and she explored options like debt consolidation. Remember we just talked about that one? She looked into that to manage her payments more effectively. She committed to make regular timely payments, which is crucial, and what helps her payment history significantly impact her credit scores. So she attacked her debts, she made her payments on time, and she watched her score rise. Mary also focused on reducing her debts. It was super important for her. Oops, sorry, guys. We're going to turn that off, and we're going to keep going. Yeah, she focused on reducing her debts. So reducing her debts and her utilization ratio, which is the amount of available credit she was using, she worked hard to pay down her balances, and as her utilization rate dropped, her credit score began to rise. That was actually a client calling me. I'll call you back. Things happen. We're going to keep recording. Long-term credit management. With her debts under control and her score improving, Mary didn't stop there. No. She knew maintaining a healthy credit score was an ongoing process, and Mary began to use credit more wisely. Use credit more wisely. I talk about it all the time. You don't just spend to spend. You spend when you know you can pay it back. You use a process. You get a financial credit coach to help you. Anyways, when she could spend only what she could afford to pay back at the end of the month, she also diversified her credit by adding a small installment loan, which she paid diligently, further boosting her credit profile. So she had different types of credit. Mary's new financial outlook was different though. Fast forward to today, Mary not only repaired her credit, but transformed her entire financial outlook. She now enjoys better interest rates. She started saving for a down payment on a home, and she feels more confident in her financial decisions. Listen, life has ups and downs. You see, I just received a call in the middle of my podcast. We'll just keep going. Life has those. You have to learn how to go around them, get over those hills. What you have to learn to use is your credit repair. toolkit. Huh? So it's a toolkit that we put together. So her strategies and everything that she did and she thought she could do couldn't work out. So I gave her a toolkit. Review your credit report regularly and dispute any accuracies or inaccuracies. Negotiate with creditors. Don't be afraid to reach out for better payment terms, and reach out to a financial credit coach if you don't know how to do it, because a professional will do it and get you the best options. Reduce your credit utilization. Oh my gosh. And avoid brand new debts. Another one, pay your bills on time every single time. And consider diverse types of credit to improve your credit mix. Listen, remember this. Repairing your credit is like running a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time, patience, and consistency. Mary's journey from credit despair to financial awareness shows us that with the right strategies and the right coach, anyone can work towards a brighter financial future. Anyone. I don't care what your score is like. I've had clients in the 500s, 600s, 700s, 400s even, and we've gotten them to their goals. You just got to want to commit to it. Thank you for tuning in to the Royal Ties podcast. If you found today's tip helpful, please share. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's bring financial literacy to end. It starts today. In this episode, uncut, the way I like it. The way I do all of them, by the way. All of my episodes are the same way. Run them straight through. If my wife comes in, my daughter comes in, the phone rings, we just keep going. We don't edit them out because you need to see the reality of life. I'm talking to you as if I'm talking one-on-one. It's just recorded. So these are the things that happen. Thank you for joining the journey, and welcome to the Royal Ties podcast. We get busy. My name is Clark, the financial coach, and my motto is simple: pay attention or pay for lack of attention. Please follow me at Clark, the financial coach, on Instagram.